So, I forgot the stupid dude that made the comment about the R. Kelly and Jewish, not just, I mean, the Catholic pre-sex scandal. But I want to talk about this. Y'all read a little homework, and I'm gonna make sure I mention in my video, and I want to talk about this too. Now this is no anybody be anti-Semitic, anti-Catholic, even anti-pride. Well, long as you don't talk bad about every little Protestant person, but I'm not a big fan of Protestantism, okay? I'm not, okay? As you know, I went through mental and psychological, spiritual, physical abuse due to people distorting the Bible and putting their own interpretation of Scripture, particularly those in my own family. And I can relate to Matthew 10 when Jesus talks about putting a sword in the family. And separating, and yes, I would choose Jesus over my family and myself any day. You know, sometimes, yeah, I say bad things about me. You know, when I do wrong. But if it's my family or Jesus, I would choose Jesus over my family any day. Okay, we reading in Matthew 10. You know, talking about if you love your father, brothers, and what, you know, when you said no, me, disciple. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's get to the subject. I love that Matthew 10 verse. It shows that your parents can teach you wrong, and thank you, okay? Because well, of course you have to respect them, but it don't mean that you have to live by their evil behavior. And if you're adult, it does defend adult rights in Galatians chapter 4, 1-7. So I have a right to do what I want to since I'm grown. I'm not a slave of my father no more, okay? I'm of age and stuff like that. As St. Paul was talking about in Galatians chapter 4, 1-7. So I don't need, you know, but these people who are lacking in their own biblical studies, who think they know the Bible, and evangelical Protestants, especially those in my own family, think that you can still be control and dominate. That's why you can see why I'm in future poverty. Well, I'm gonna be in future poverty no more. Let me say that no more. I would never be in this year 2013. Ain't gonna be no future poverty. I'm gonna have my own stuff together. But do you see why it took me a while to get my thank you? They were trying to dominate. No. That's why you hear me say F the interpretation Bible, not the Bible. F the interpretation. Okay, I'm trying to curse him and anything because I know it's from the money. It's not the Bible. It's the people misinterpreted to do evil. So let's get back to such a destiny. So I'm sorry those who are extreme pros, evangelical fundamentalists, and if it hurts you me saying this is not the channel for you. I do see you as an enemy. And if it's a Catholic who sympathize with them, because in the Diocese of Houston, Galveston, that I don't probably go to church, you have priests who sympathize with the enemies outside the church. That's why you have them not teaching Catholic apologetics in the biblical sense of the faith, so Catholics know their faith on biblical sense like I do. You know, a lot of my faith in biblical, but no Protestant cannot debunk me with my belief system, and they me and them are lazy. They might have changed since I've been in church for a long time, but they probably, the last time I checked a couple years ago, and me when I was a teenager back in the 90s, drawing, many of them, not all, are lazy. They and their cultural bias as well. That too. I noticed that in the white churches that are mostly integrated, but still mostly white, they will talk about this subject. But when it's minority churches, I can remember Hispanic churches and about the Asian, but they don't. They're hush hush, and it's not just the white priests is doing it. It's the ones of color. I tried to talk to the African, the Nigerian. Here we go. No offense, Nigerian. I know what. I tried to talk to the African dude to teach that at my parish, and he refused back in 2002. He refused too. He had an ugly attitude too. I said, "Look, y'all don't tell diocese on you." Now I know if I ever go back, I am be telling no, ain't tell no diocese. I'm telling the Pope. Forget that. I'm a snitch to the Pope to get you excommunicated. Okay. If I can't beat you, knock inside the head and cut you behind out, cause I don't care about that collar around your neck. Your behavior, I'm looking at, no, it's not Christ. I didn't do evil, but I will tell the Pope so he can evict you out of your job. Now, anyway, and out that rectory in you. So thank you. And shout. So I do apologize. I will be putting copy paste on my phone since I have limited access to put the YouTube videos that I was referring around talking about the R. Kelly and the Catholic Church, the SENs, whoever Davis, whoever the name is, made that comment. Because the Wrong Reports YouTube channel, Wrong Reports, which is often shown on EWTN, it will show you that the Pope Francis is doing something about the scandals, is telling folks to report the scandals. What the mainstream media don't want to do is tell that part they are anti-Catholic. They're pro-white Anglo-Saxon Protestantism, Sinclair group, support Trump. But they're also, you have Jews, white Jews, not all Jews. Please do not call me talking about sentiment. No, I'm not. And Jesus, who was darker than me, was a Jew who found the character that my Savior, Jesus Christ. He was God in the flesh. They pass it as racist white Anglo Protestant, but they not Protestant. Or not even Anglo, their family not from England, okay, or Irish, you know, they're UK, and you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Cause when it comes to European trial, like Celtic and Germanic, and you know, and the Latin, you know, from Roman languages like Spanish, and French, and Irish, and English, okay. And so anyway, English. I'm talking about myself Spanish, cause I am mixed with French, Spanish, Irish. French, Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, you know, Romanian. Thank you, y'all. I do apologize, okay? Because I've been always had to tell people my mixed background and to remind them that I don't go along with the one drop rule, and I'm not going to go by the one drop. I don't care. I'll live how I want to live, okay? Now, as I was saying, so point is, when it comes to many of the Jews who are white, European descent, or they did come out of Israel, like Cohen from Def Jam Island, whatever, Universal, who it is from, not Ireland, what do you call it? Israel, from Israel. Israeli was light skin with light eyes, passing as a white man, cause he's not from Europe. And they had some European went down there. The truth of the matter is, that's what the perpetrates racist behavior, and that's the reason why you have nothing wrong with change your name, but you have, that's why something like Latoya Jackson's husband, Jack Gordon, that, you know, it's not Goldstein, it's Gordon, okay? So understand, yeah, like Marsha Clark, who's on OJ trial, she's a Jew, she changed her name, okay? You had some that got nose jobs, okay, because they have, like, you know, like Barbara Streisand, she's a Jew. Her nose, you know, she's continued to have her nose that way, but some have got surgery on their nose and their lips and everything else, and that comes from the black DNA, that the first Jews were black, okay? That's what let me, yeah, they mixed, like, what's the name, Starchy, and I even put on his Instagram, I see like a high yellow, passed away mulatto, Starchy, he does, producing, in hip hop. Y'all know what I'm talking about, a white man Jew. But you can tell that he ain't need no surgery. He got some black way out back at BC, okay? AD, when they still was dark Jews, before the mixing, you know, of the Gentiles who converted Judaism from the Caucasus Mountains, and whiten the Jewish population. You can tell that Negro, no, like I say, like you a part black down, like, because I know Creole brothers who like white men but still got some black features. Okay, so you can tell that Starchy, y'all know Scotchy, so everything. Y'all know talking about he producer, he worked with Dr. Dre and all of it. I follow him on Instagram, yeah. So you can tell he probably like R&B music, because you're trying to go back to your roots. Okay, while you pass it, okay? While you pass it, okay? Because you ain't no full European. You know, that Jewish, that Semitic, got that the black gene, the black. Okay? So, and I'm glad I brought so you see, I'm not being anti-Semitic, okay? I met good Jews and bad ones. So, you know, it's sad that people will pass as the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant racist man or woman. And I'm not being anti-WASP. I'm part WASP, well, except for the P, because I'm not Protestant no more, okay? I have Anglo bloodline too, okay? So I have African, European, African-American, Native American, French, Spanish, Creole, Irish, and English. And there's a Native American, okay? Yeah, that too, okay? So that's what I'm very proud of, okay? So, but let's be real, that our WASP ancestors, those who are fully WASP, or who are mixed with the WASP mixture, if they are Protestant, whatever, or maybe atheist Jew, whatever, African people, our WASP ancestors in America was not all that great, okay? And I say all, but George Washington and the rest of these folks, and Andrew Jackson, those people, you know, and the folks on the Confederate side, even the Yankee ones who killed them brothers and sisters of African descent in was it Mississippi somewhere when they massacred after the Civil War. Okay, so let's be real. When they stole part of Mexico, you know, Manifest Destiny and all that other stuff, and you know, I'm about to build a wall, but our Anglo ancestors came here and stole part of Mexico, and they brought our African American descendant ancestors mixed in pure over here be slaves and drug Santa Ana and stuff. Come on now, that's the open doors for Africans to cross that Rio Grande to become the wet blacks. Okay, wet blacks. Okay, with an L. Okay, so I don't mind across Rio Grande to give a heck out here, little ratchet racist country called America with 3 Ks. Okay, so that's why. So let's get to the subject. So the Davidson guy, I heard he's Catholic himself, or he's a Jew. Whatever he is, he probably is an atheist. It's sad that even I'm not a good, always good in my faith, I would never give up my faith. The only time I did try to give up my faith when things were not going well, but I had to change my mindset, okay? Because I was taught a negative mindset, toxic mindset from my own family when I was Protestant, and even I was Catholic. It was hard to get out of it because you didn't have nobody. You had people within the church complacent with outsiders who don't even like their religion. It's one thing shocking. And like I said, in Houston, a lot of these priests do not do the work, do not go in, you know, men, I know men with it, okay, well, please retire. I'm sorry, you call me this, I don't care. If I'm that old and I can't do the stuff I can do back in the day when I was younger, I'm going to have to retire. Let someone else have that seat, okay? And so, we're not going, when these people, you know, you supposed to be the doing what Jesus wants you to do is preach the world, and you refusing to do it, and then you want to do it in a destructive manner and act a fool. You know, I ain't talking about ones who raping kids and ones who not. And so that's what got me mad, because I'm reading this stuff from the catechism, the Bible, and everything else. It's not being taught. And then you gonna tell me something as an ex-Protestant, I know it's not of Catholicism. Like, I don't know, because you know, condition being trying to pass, and some of these white ones trying to pass as a WASP. When you're Catholic, you're not Protestant, okay? But I think some money involved for this passing as WASP, besides white WASP privilege, okay? You know, white and surprising. When I say WASP, it's some type of clout chasing, passing money on the table. I guess, and I see that even when it comes to Jews in New York, they fail, not all who are white, fail to report anti-Semitic hate crimes. That's why what happened last year when the dude came and bombed the synagogue or whatever it was, okay? I understand, okay? We had a Catholic one, see, because these white Catholics and white Jews have passed as WASP. Like, I watched in the video of a Polish woman. Her mother was, I think it was WASP, was Presbyterian, and her dad was a white Polish Catholic, and he changed his name to Porsche. Even the white one with short blonde hair, that's her. I watched her video passing as WASP. And, you know, and people say, why are you ashamed to be Polish on her dad? But what happened was his dad told him at the white WASP teacher, said, you know, because they want all of the white people to know what they came from in Europe. Meaning, if you're French or you're, he said, I'm American. I'm not neither. And she threatened to whip him, okay? And he didn't want to get no whoop in the house because I can't say white folks whoop. Yes, they did back then whooping, because I think majority of people believe in co-parents, okay? And he didn't want to get no whooping, so, and he wanted the white teacher to whoop him. So this Polish white man who was a boy had no, it was her brother. It was her brother. And her dad said, you know, tell her I come in and confront her. She shouldn't answer that question at all. If you're American, you're American. And you notice that the melting pot, they said about white people, not much about races, but white and nationalities, you know, Polish and Irish and German and Greek, and you know, and one of you, you're a white American, you're not gonna speak the language of, and you're in France or Italy, or you know, and that's true, because even Italian Americans, they don't speak. I mean, Italians do not speak Italian. They speak, like the folks on Jersey Shore. A lot of Italians are ashamed from Italy, or ashamed of that. Okay. And I remember on Celebrity Justice Harvey, who's a Jew, okay, from TMZ, he asked the Justice Bank, and they were talking about, you know, 3LW and about the colorism with the Tory and stuff. They also talk about the Sopranos. and they had two Italians. One was a white Italian man, or American man. He's from the American Italian Association, and the other was a lawyer, and she was like a coon to her Italian American community. And I said coon. She was like the Aunt Jemima. She was going along with the stereotypes. She was a hood rat. Yeah, she was. She was complacent, like, a sister with a thin hood rat behavior. You the brother said this is this is distasteful for our community. Oh, ain't no wrong to call a nigga. Yeah, been on food. Okay, that's how that Italian American one was by Sopranos. She was like, it's a joke. I don't know why. And the Italian American man was like the mafia jokes, and not all Italians are mafia people. And him, the Tony Soprano cursing and acting a fool because they always try to portray Italian men in that bad image, and that is true. Cause that same year when I worked at a telemarketing place, I knew we were talking about mixed heritage. This white woman, she was Irish. She was from up north, Colorado, or either Chicago or New York, one of them places. In the bubble, we're talking about multiracial, and we're talking about Mariah, Caribbean, Irish, Venezuelan, and black. And I'll mention I've been to black, white, and they might know about my Hispanic origin. Of course, Spanish not race, but I had Spanish, sometimes connect with Spanish. So all the time before I did my research, really big in 2015, this 2002. So all I know is black, French, Irish, black, French, English, and black, French, Creole, English, and American. That's all I knew. Okay, I'm glad I did more deeper into the plan. Did more deeper. Okay, and what happened? The woman said, and she said, the brother about my complexion, I'm black and I'm multiracial, I'm black and American. I said, dang, we got more people. I was like, hey, bro, I was happy to see a brother the same complexion like me and kick your head off, camera like me. He mixed too. And he said, I ain't know. And so she mentioned about Italian people. And she said, yeah, the majority are part of mine. I said, this is wrong. And it's true, not all of them are Italian. I ain't going to say no name. I met some. I ain't going to say who I met. No, I leave it alone. But I met those who are not. And I met those who did not like Sopranos. During that 2002, I remember them saying, on the internet, and I met those on the internet who are not part of that, okay? I met those in person. I ain't going to say no names, okay? Nothing happened to me. No, God got me. Okay, thank you. Nothing happened to me. No threats. I knew somebody actually. I revealed to me and him saying the same age and year. Okay, yeah, we do. Okay, same age year, same birthday year. And I ain't gonna say no names, but I met those who were families of that. Okay, long time ago. I ain't gonna say no name, but I met those Italian Americans who are not. And I'll never forget when I was on chat room back in the day, and an Italian man had told me, he said, American man, he said, I hate the Sopranos. It make us look terrible. Not all of us like that. And I can relate to, as a brother of African descent, I'm tired of seeing the hood and thugs. Let me explain why I talk bad about Death Row Records and Ruthless Records, whatever it's called, the gangster rap. And if anybody associate that, I know you probably get mad at me, but some of you ain't gonna get mad at that white man that's exploiting, okay? Well, he's a Gentile. Those stereotypes, because y'all in California, in Chicago, New York, in the South, okay? When these are little hood boogers over here of African descent, light-skinned dog, whatever, mess up, on the news reports, on Facebook, they are saying, didn't do nothing, skipping violence, fuck Black Lives Matter. That's Obama's son making fun of having Trayvon, okay? And then these people got money, corporation, and then mostly white, but also got Hispanics who coconut coons, who are kissing up their ass, okay? Not all Hispanics are the ones who are, okay, who being poacher coconut coons. And they are 19 part of the HR department, part of police. I see some cops. I ain't gonna say no names of that too. And you don't want to be pulled over by them assholes. I'm sorry to cuss up here. You don't be denied a job because they saw your work of art and thought that all of us like that. Do you get my point? So when I talk about that, I know it's a touchy and risky, but when I'm poor and you're trying to get out the ghetto, was not raised in the ghetto, want to live wealthy like everybody else, the Martin King dream, okay, and you got all the star blocks in your path, I'm going to have to talk bad about the star blocks, even my own family, if that's all, and y'all know with that too. So therefore, I'm going to talk about this. Y'all can be complacent with it, but me as an individual, hell to no. So that's why I talk about this. You know what I'm saying? If we were seen as individuals, I wouldn't care. You want to be a nigga and call yourself all type of racial slurs and mimicking stereotypes, that's your dude. But when you put it on public forum and they don't show the good images of African people, of course I'm going to talk bad about it. When you go for a job interview and that man, the white race man, or the coconut that wants to be him, who got black and Native American Spanish down in Louisiana, in Latin America, and don't want to admit the black part, okay, and want to kiss him and put white on the application. When got two other groups in his family, don't even look white, or the female, she's a Latina, okay. These folks who say didn't do nothing, comments, words got power. These not just normal people on the street. Those are folks who got money, they got head positions, they got manager positions, they not taking your boss. Do you get my point? And then you trying to go for a job, then on the job when working, these folks gonna try to catch attitude. Like, I don't think that they trying to talk to us crazy and stuff. And I'm sorry, you're not gonna talk. I don't care if I'm getting paid. You're not gonna talk to me crazy. I don't care what you see me as, inferior complex, and you have these old so-called coon brothers who said, well, that's how, no, y'all can keep your slave mentality and your slave false interpretation of the Bible. Don't come with me with that mess. I know, I did my research. Half y'all don't do y'all research. So that's why you gonna talk, I have an uppity attitude. You ain't gonna talk to me crazy. Okay? So that's how I am. Okay, y'all can go ahead and be treated like y'all not human, but I'm gonna demand to be treated like I'm human. So that's why I talk about the stereotypes, the devil, the pride, place, complexity, because this mess goes on. 20 years ago, we never thought, but now 20 years later, and people, we got a white racist man's president, and you got jobs available, but they got a trap for you on that job. Soon as they're gonna try to treat you like trash, and either your paycheck or you on block. And then you got a legal side hustle, not illegal, a legal side hustle, or you have some money saved up or whatever to survive if you lose that job or walk out got tired. Do you get my point? So that's why I talk about this. Anybody who in that gangster lean stuff, this is what you're doing. You might get mad, call me all the time. Cool, call me whatever you want to call me. But it is my business when that shit comes in my life and I can't survive, and I got these old rednecks and these coconuts and even the coons, coconut coons and coon Africans who will kiss their ass like a slave on a plantation, whether it be the house or feel like a dog or whatever. That's what you get my point. That the anti-mamas and fiddlers. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all can go ahead and don't tell me how to cope. I want to learn how to get out of it. You can. There's a will, there's any alternative out there. Don't tell me no limited lifestyle mindset on me about that. There is a way out of this problem. The truth of the matter is, that's why I talk about these old stereotypes. Yes, it's gangster stuff. Yes, it's dangerous to talk about. But I'm sorry, when your gangster shit comes in my business, I can't eat, can't live good. I gotta live, and then you have to depend on government assistance. You don't want to go back to your abusive family. You want to be independent, and the people that's giving you the opportunity, it have a booby trap to mistreat you based on your race or whatever it has to do with EOC mentality. Number MSC EOC situation, and they don't want to mention the N word because you have proof right there to sue them or get a settlement of them. Do you get my point? So that's why I talk about this. Ain't trying to put myself at risk. I'm struggling in Texas. This is a right racist state. Y'all live in them nanny states. You have, I don't know, reason why. What's the point y'all being on government system if it's not that racist down there? It's racist, but not as bad like Texas. Like this old white racist system. It's got started from Mexico. From a white racist slave named Sam Houston, and thank you. So that y'all get my point. Y'all can go ahead and live that bigoted lifestyle, and those of color who don't want, I can say Hispanic, whatever, y'all can be treated, be caught picking and sharp picking, but I'm not being none of the two. Okay, I did that long. Let's get to the subject. So that's why I talk about these old risky, touchy subjects. Your bullshit is my business when it comes. I'm gonna cuss up here because it's getting mad. When people who stupid and racist and who empower, stupid, ignorant, and power, saw your stuff and assumed that it was not seen as an individual, not collective, as an individual. And I can't get what I want, I'm supposed to have in my life, okay? Because trust me, if I had this stuff, when we talk about it today, I'll be with y'all on that point. Now, if someone's something I want to talk about, because that's the kindness of my heart, and not, for those who can't stand for themselves. But I'm not going to sit here and be silent when y'all gangster lean and call yourself N-word come in my life, and these white race people, these old rednecks, and these coons of African descent who kiss they behind, like dog, whatever, ain't no pure black or Hispanic, who are couple of coons, kiss their ass and do what they want to do and try to take me out of my doggone money and stuff. That's when it comes to my problem. Alright, I'm getting tired of that. So that's why I relate to that Italian man who was on the chat room. He didn't like somebody because he got to deal with and prove to the whole world that he ain't no mafia thug. That's sad. I ain't no thug. You know, many times people assume that I smoke weed. I never in my life smoked a joint. Never smoked crack. You got brothers come. You smoke. You have a spank. You smoke. White man asked me, you got... No, I ain't got nowhere. I went off on a white man. Yes, I did. I got ghetto and went off on a white man asking me. I ain't care he was older. Asked if I had weed. She could be an undercover cop looking all ratchet like a home person. I know you ain't gonna do it. And I went auto ever still type me. Yes, I do have an uppity attitude. I was raised middle class. Okay, I get my point. And my plan was to be high class, not low economic class due to bigotry in social mix. Now, let's get to the subject. Sorry to get all ranty down. I'm sorry. I think when I look at this mess, I just drank my coffee a few minutes ago, and I'm just mad. I got high on my caffeine. Now that's a drug that's legal. I got high on my caffeine, and I had to get a little ratchet up here because that makes me mad to my stomach. Y'all, did I see why I mention all this stuff on my YouTube? When your mess come in my mess. And I got to put these old white people who got power and money and decision-making stuff. That's the reason why I talk about this stuff. Y'all complacent like a bunch of slaves. I'm not a slave. I'm the freeman. I'm the one at the house or the field. I ain't no nigga. I don't call myself no nigga. Now, as I was saying, up in here, okay? Up in here. Y'all can go ahead and be with them. Please stop dragging my name, my body. I'm my own person. Y'all can go ahead, y'all can jump the cliff. I'll be looking at y'all stupid while y'all jumping the cliff. Now, as I was saying, ask me if I got, I was at Christmas Mass one time in the uppity area. 2015, sure was. They had the evening of Christmas Mass. On Christmas, a white woman, even just she don't go to church, asked me, do I have some green? First of all, let me stop. You get my point? And talk to me, create cops. Well, no. Y'all can go ahead and deal and cope with that. I'm not. No. Yes, I have a big head. Yeah, exactly. No. Y'all can go ahead and deal with that mess. Shoots. I ain't gonna deal with that mess. No, I ain't trying to live like I'm living Jim Crow and slave days. Now, as I was saying, that's why, so anybody on my channel said, why he bringing these up? Well, yo, doggone ghetto nigga shit. Because here, come in my life due to some white racist person starting to get my bag, my bread, or some pork or coconut trash, or some Aunt Jemima who set their dog on 910 DICK, or maybe isn't do butt breaking or butt savage so-called brother. But get my point. Preparation, presentation, what's the word? Not preparation. Your image is very important, okay? When it messes up my image, the point that people make preconceived notions come in and they don't even know who I am as an individual, and it messes up everything. Talk to me crazy thing. I accept that. No, I don't have same time. That y'all, with y'all mammies and pappies who mistreat y'all, don't bring that mess to me. I know I'm educated, know that that's not right to treat your child. They came out of a slave master mindset, excuse me. Now let's get to this. I do apologize for cussing. It gets me mad. Anyway. Ooh, sorry y'all. Let's get to the subject. So, about the SNL and R. Kelly thing, y'all get my point. See, it's my business because when I mention I'm cat, somebody trying to harass me about my faith. Y'all get on my nerve. I know it's not Christ. Let God come to me and tell me that. It says in the book of Romans, and St. Paul was reading from the book of Isaiah, I find by those who seek me, Start ask for me. So that let Lord God alone come from the sky and tell me to stop doing not know him being this hypocrite. What they saying? Hello, I had to go there. Now fix your take the would be out your eye. Thank you. So see what I'm saying? That's why I'm making this video. I know that the man threatened me, but when it comes to my faith, that's all I have to fall back on when I got no money, no chilies and stuff ain't stopping. I told I believe I'm going to defend my faith. I know it ain't Christ's life, but let God alone fix me. Now, anyway, I was saying, because I don't trust in him being correct to me. As I was saying. So this man going to talk about the Catholic Church scandal in R. Kelly when there's Baptist preachers molested, and that's been going on since slavery, okay? And a lot of African folks are Baptists, even R. Kelly. I'm an ex with proud ex of Protestantism, do not believe in missing church. I don't want nobody coming because in the South, people harass you, not just like the other than harass you to the point you have to want to call the cops on them. And once I get that to get legal, I had to snitch on somebody. Yes, I did. About that. Leave me alone. Freedom of religion and First Amendment. Now, as I was saying, constitutional rights. By their stereotyping, saying that all sex offenders, when there's sex offenders in every religion. And the media and minorities who are dumb, being dumb, they should know better. If you have folks, a brother or sister, get arrested, they say it didn't do nothing, and who repeat what Tom said, thank you. You have Latinos get in trouble, and they saying the border and build the wall and call for WCKs, WCPKs, and SPICs, okay, and talking about illegals and stuff. Y'all minorities who talk about the Catholic Church need to watch your mouth, because you know different than folks when they say things about our communities. Hello, now. This man on SEM, from everybody, compared the Catholic Church to R. Kelly. When R. Kelly is one person, and the people at the doggone cult that he's in, that he made, it's not everybody in one African community or the Baptist or Catholic. And let me know that Leah was Catholic. Yes, Leah was Catholic. You know, when she before and after she died. Before she met R. Kelly and after. Okay, she was Catholic. Okay, Leah. So not even probably they keep bringing this up probably because the fact that he was a Baptist and interfaith marriage is not always encouraged in Catholic. Like me, I'm not marrying a Protestant woman. I'm marrying a Catholic woman unless she converted like I did. We want one faith in our house. Okay, we're gonna have thank you. My relationship is forget color. We're gonna have one faith in my house. Ain't gonna be no other religion in my house. If you want to, you turn 18, you can go someplace else. Never know. So anyway, as I was saying, because even my own dad, my grandfather, he was a Kojic, but he wasn't baptized or whatever. He was a Gnostic. My dad was an atheist. My mom was a Baptist. My mom didn't believe in religion until later on. She became so-called saved. Okay, still act the same similar way. And she didn't raise me, thank the Lord. Now see why God put that sword between me and her and my dad, because his parents raised me. Anyway, let's get this. So point is, when it comes to the faith, okay. And I know that not all priests, because I know priests who have badmouthed other priests who sex abuse people, okay? And I'm glad Rome Reports on their YouTube channel has showed the Pope going against the sexual scandals that the media don't show. And to have someone talk about my faith, knowing that my faith was found by the Lord that's on the cross, and regardless if they paint him white, black, whatever, it doesn't matter. Died for my sins so I can see him. Who made a church in Matthew 16. You know, I've been cursing on this channel about God is. Who warned us, about people who had, the person who had his keys, say Peter, who brought the church to Rome in 1 Peter 5:13. Who wrote in his second letter about the story, because I know people have hurt me. Even I thought about becoming an atheist or even a saint due to people throwing the Bible on me. Okay, I'll go ahead and admit that. Okay, or even get mad at God because of someone trying to twist scripture on me. In the South, it's very, so-called Bible is very extreme. Okay, I can't stand if people on the job going against the company rules and policy, ELC rules, trying to preach on the job. You know what I'm saying? Until you debunk them and try to get you in trouble. That happened to me. So, I'm going to have to bring this up and defend my faith, even though I'm not acting Christ-like about it. You're not going to talk bad about the Jewish rabbis who are guilty. And see, y'all didn't do y'all research. It's on YouTube. There have been an epidemic, not all rabbis, of molesting boys and girls too. In the Jewish Community Alliance, whatever it's called, they have they're trying to stop pedophilia in the Jewish community. You're not going to talk about that and say R. Kelly is no different than the rabbis who get the sexual offense to children. So, and you know that majority of the Jews, like they came out of Nazi Germany, got charged with media because they knew that the media propaganda, people let the media control. Like here in Houston, when people say all this racist stuff, that the media emphasize their stupid parents and says who twist the Bible, who scandalize and throw to the sea, as in 18 Matthew talks about, to these children of all kinds. The white was African and Hispanics and too, who are racist. And they love their parents and family over Jesus. I know that you thank you and say thank you because I know this. They're not going to sit here and tell you about the Jews who have been guilty of sexual misconduct and abuse towards children. Okay? But they're going to badmouth the church. Okay? And say all priests, like saying all Muslims are terrorists. When they're not. They got good Muslims and bad Muslims. And not all white people say about religion, but I know people who, because I mean, I'm a so-called Black Baptist, and none of us are pure black, but I was going up, but I know being in Texas, white Baptist people who will let you know who in their family are racist, who's supposed to be loving, good Christian people. And we seen how they spit on our people back in the 60s, okay? And yeah, there were white Catholics and Jews, but guess who marched with Martin King? White Catholics and Jewish priests and rabbis, okay? I would like to see the African descendant ones who, because they had priests and ministers, priests and rabbis, priests who African descendant and nuns too, okay? And see how the media selectively choose one side of the show. Okay, you had Bernie Sanders, who's Jewish, walking with Martin King, he won't give up reparations and become president. So understand, and the kid got killed trying to integrate us. Okay, let's be real. H.L. Hunt, who was white Baptist, and who was LBJ and Nixon's friend, who was part of KKK, who also gave money to Nation Islam. The guy Kennedy killed, Martin King killed. He didn't kill her. It's called my ex got killed because he revealed that secret as well. You get my point. That's when you messed up to the innocent of God. Leave my religion out of it. If you're going to badmouth the Catholic Church, badmouth the Baptist Church, in African communities, well, with what's the name, Bishop Long down there in Atlanta before he died. Badmouth the other people who do wrong. The Jehovah's Witnesses. Go on YouTube, y'all. You have Jehovah's knocking at your door. Not all, but those who do, who ready to rest, but let your kid. They had one with the Mexico who was running from the law because he was going neighborhood in California. See, I been reading all this type of stuff. Badmouth, the child sex abuse, the prostitution with Tony Labor, who was a Pentecostal. Badmouth that and compared to R. Kelly. But don't read my religion as a whole, because those who do want to follow Christ in the church that he founded without abiding and folks in the mind of their business, as St. Paul told the Thessalonians 2 times over, they don't mind it, they're nosy and want to control people, and they don't want to act like they God on the earth, especially in the South. These old anti-Catholic people can't stand. I did say that, okay, and with their false interpretation of the Bible, okay, trying to control people, acting like a bunch of wolves in sheep's clothing, and trying to gallop people, harass people. Even one time, never get, it was 10 years ago, showed before Michael Jackson died. I'm going downtown, coming to the welfare office, and you got this white man in a suit doing work around this time, and I'm trying to catch the bus. I'm trying to go somewhere, and I usually, I would tell my business because I'm out of my grandma's house. I used to go and leave work, and then go somewhere, like in the park somewhere, and by myself and pray. Sure would pray, because my grandma was giving me, so the cuss here and talk about prayer, was giving me hell after my grandfather had died in 2008. I can stand there with her, so I'm going to visit because she gave me all the hell, and she had enablers with her, okay? Like someone we've been talking about all this time. Anyway, so protect those that enablers, okay? Abusive, spiritual abuse and controlling and everything else, and they don't respect my adulthood. They actually go against the law. They go against the law because I'm supposed to do whatever I want at the age 18. But also, if you help someone against their will, there is a false imprisonment. So, you see what I'm saying? See, they don't even know the law. So, they're too busy going back. When we went back today, we don't live back in the day. Them back in the days are gone. Get real with it, folks. Ooh, get them old folks get my nerve with that back of their mess. So, as I was saying, so when I was trying to, live my faith, I had to keep it private. You have folks trying to harass. Oh, we hear about sexual scam. Why are you Catholic? I ask why you Baptist. If you know the Baptist Church, especially African American, that our ancestors were, because not all of them have Catholic ancestors, especially Creole, but you have those who assimilate to WASP, black version of WASP culture. They was owned by slave master Baptists who destroyed the Bible, who act destructive. You see the destructive of the black parenting. It came from a slave master who was 19 Baptist, who would destroy the Bible. Why are you Baptist? Why are you part of John Smith with the Y, not with the I, his last name, 1609? Okay, that's who made that religion. So why you John Calvin, if you're a Presbyterian, or Zwingli, okay, what church Zwingli found in Protestant, these people made by men. Why all those Protestant churches were based on a man's interpretation of the Bible? Why you bothering me? Can you mind your business? You see what I'm saying? And they're trying to harass you and follow down the point that you feel like you want to get a gun, even if it's not Christ, and shoot them to leave you alone. Because you don't involve their faith with you. You don't like my faith, fine. Because you want against my favorite religion. I don't want to hear what God say. If I'm in the wrong church, which I'm not, but if I was, then let God alone tell me, because he's bigger to reach me. Because St. Paul goes from the book of Isaiah and the last verse of Romans 10, let you know that he's big enough to talk to me. I don't need nobody in the flesh to tell me anything. There are a lot of things that I never have to depend on humans, depend on God to get through. Okay? So, please, that's why. The harassment. Just like the folks harassing Muslims over 9/11. I understand that, baby. I understand. Okay? I don't want to harass the Protestant evangelicals. I leave y'all be. Y'all like to be constricted and rigid and start by acting like a bunch of wolf and sheep clothing about your religion. Then keep that in your life. But don't come down my door with that mess. Trying to get me involved, trying to control me, because it ain't about Jesus. It's about you having control, prostituting Jesus' name to distort the Bible and hurt people with anything coming from God when you know you're a wolf, you're lying. Acting like a bunch of king of Gentiles and benefit trying to law over people. You ain't supposed to law over acting like the bad prophets in 34 of Ezekiel. Okay? So don't ever talk to me about religion ever again. You don't like my religion? Fine. I don't mind. People, I would choose my faith over anybody. Even though I do mess up, I could whatever. But I would choose over it. Because it comes from people who want to control people with it. So you get my point? So that's the whole reason why I'm mad about this. If you're going to talk bad about the other religion because of a scandal, the media only focus more because it's an anti-Catholic country, then go ahead and talk bad about the Baptist church. Talk bad about the Jews. Because I know you talk bad about the Jewish sexual scandal and the rabbis that you see on YouTube but not in mainstream media, you're going to be out of a job, Davidson. This is that name, Davis, whoever name is, down in SNL, South Central. You won't be working South Line no more. So respect people's faith. I might bad my, but I don't go bother the people. I don't go on knocking on a protest sign and go to Westminster Baptist Church and harass them behind evil they do that to other people. Okay? If you Baptist, you Baptist. You Catholic, if you Jehovah's, but don't come and bother me with that mess. Okay? That's the truth. Because we don't forget the Constitution said freedom of religion. Meaning, if I want to believe a certain religion, if I want to believe the tree is God, that's my faith, that's my right in America. So don't interfere in it. If I'm doing wrong, God is big enough to tell that person. Okay? They say give it to God. Oh, when your favor, that's I say only give it to God. Let God. But when it comes to someone that you think is me and be wrong to your abuse, no, then let God handle me. Okay? So that's the reason why I badmouth this man here from outside of the law. Because you're not going to talk about the Jewish scandal that's been in the media in Miami, in New Haven, Connecticut. Baby, I've been doing my work. Yes, I have. That you don't see on, you see a lot of stuff they show on social media. Mainstream media is losing. We have social media. That's our new media. We found a lot of stuff, a lot of clues, a lot of education. I'm addicted to the internet. Okay? They're trying to turn this to a business. They're trying to turn this to a business. I be at home making money, and thank you. Okay? Because that's my addiction. You want to buy what type of drug? Caffeine, gigabyte, matcha. You buy from the store. Okay? And social media, the internet, the www. Yes, the World Wide Web, whatever we call it. That's my drug. Okay? So really, don't talk bad about my faith. Okay? You don't talk bad about other people's faith. You don't say about all Muslims that way. So don't say all Catholics that way because of certain morals that you don't like in the church. 9 10 it is. Don't get it wrong. Sometimes I get, but at the same time, it is what it is. It's truth is truth. You know, because you want to have sex out of wedlock. Know that it's part of our faith not to do that. You want to have sex with whatever. I understand it. Do you between you and God, but don't get mad at a whole religion because we have people in our church who are being weeds, not weeds. We have weeds in the church that we ignore. Just like you have weeds in the African community, African community. There are not, and not everybody thugs, hood rats, and not everybody in the Hispanic community are thugs, hood rats, and cholo rats and cholo cartel. Okay, but they show that though. Okay, and they show a good old white man and white woman, blonde, blue eyed like Barbie and Ken. But you got those who look like Barbie and Ken who do racist stuff and smoke dope and do they gonna show that. You got those who like that who also rape children too. Okay? You're not going to talk about those situations. So therefore, the dude from S&M, shut up. Because I know if you talk about the Jewish community and compare them and compare what happened in the sexual abuse scandal in their synagogues and compare it to R. Kelly, you'll be out of a job. Because the majority of the folks that work in Hollywood are Jewish. Whether they're a secular Jew, don't practice their faith, or grew up Jewish, or they are truly Jews. I mean, they go to, and they don't do the things they do. They can, hello, this is what it is. Thank you. Have a nice day.